Yo, what's good, y'all? We back again with part 2 game, y'all. Let's get it. Let's keep showing this content, man. Let's keep trying to, hopefully we can scare people not to come to jail, man, especially in Georgia, by the way, man. Georgia's out of control game, man. Like, I'm letting y'all know now, man, that's not a place to go to, man. Like, you're going to go out there, man, do not break the law because you're going to be in there with all those maniacs, man. That's not a place you want to go, man. So, like, hopefully you can look at this video and you can see that this isn't a place I want to be if you're in any state for real, man, because all jails are alike. You don't want to get locked up, period, man. So just stay out the way. That's it, man. Let's keep going, man. There's a lot about this jail that I want to show y'all. Let's keep going, man.
This is the mental one.
The mental health,
the entire place.
We got the medical dorm, section 6, and the rest of the old man dorm, one of the old man step-down dorms in dorm 3.
Next up, we visit the mental health unit where inmates housed here are battling psychological issues ranging from thoughts of unaliving themselves to schizophrenia to inmates that have not yet been diagnosed.
Crazy.
Tell me about this place.
Hey, they violate people's constitutional rights out here. Hey, is this supposed to be a mental health door? It's all filthy and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Due process and probation was from 6 to 17 years. I keep calling my family, they keep telling my family it's on a public defender. Then they say I don't have a public defender. Then they're trying to put it on a probation officer, give my family to run around.
Tell me from your point of view what's going on here.
So basically, it's just the mental health unit.
Just this dorm or this one?
1, 2, 4, and 5.
And what gets someone qualified to come in here?
They get evaluated by mental health, the mental health staff here, and they go by the medication.
And for real, that mental health thing can get tricky too, though, because at the end of the day, you got a lot of inmates that are just say they got mental health issues, man. You know, you got a lot of them that say they got mental health issues before they won't get a lot of time before they get sentenced in court. So, like, if you going at that angle already, some people just be so crazy enough to keep that going. And they come into the jails or the prison and just be like, I got mental health issues, for they can get put in a block, for they can get a certain type of medicine, for they can just think they're going to get special treatment. Like the dude came to the door, think just because this is supposed to be a mental health block, it's supposed to be up to par. It's still jail, bro. Even though it's in mental health, you still locked up, so it don't even matter. And look, that's crazy, man, because old head look like he bought 80 ball. That's weird. What he doing up in there, man? Talking about some criminal trespassing, man. Looking like Abraham Lincoln, the black version in the face, looking that's crazy, man. But at the end of the day, though, man, I hope they let him out when he go to court. But you see how he got a bid, though? You got to be 80 years old and go live amongst a bunch of maniacs like this, man. It's crazy.
It's from these bugs and stuff in this jail, man.
What kind of bugs you think?
I'm not really sure, man.
Like bed bugs?
Body lice. It's in between my
How long have you been here?
For about a little over a month.
And what are you here for, allegedly?
Originally an escape charge.
Were you in Georgia prisons before this?
Yeah.
How does prison compare to jail?
This jail's by far worse than any prison I've ever been to.
Really?
Yes.
Because right now Georgia prisons are bad, right?
Yeah, this jail's nasty.
Can you tell me what all the mattresses on the floor are for?
Oh, the mattress on the floor is because they don't have no bed space.
Overcrowding is a huge issue here. The official capacity for inmates is 1,535, but there are typically between 1,800 and 2,000 people here at a given time. This has pushed this facility to the breaking point, with inmates having to sleep on the floor of their cells or even on the floors of their pods. And it's just another contributing factor to the chaos in Clayton County.
It's been going on since I've been here.
That's the crazy shit, though. Like, but that happens everywhere, though. They all like, you know, they build these jails and, you know, they hope they can fill enough to fill the city. But when you start having people coming that's not from the city getting locked up in that city, then they run out of room. They run out of room from the city anyway alone, man. It's not going to be enough in that joint, man. When I was locked up in the jail, I slept on the floor when I first came into jail. You got to wait on the bed. You got to wait till somebody go home, wait your turn. You might be 4th, 5th in line before you get a bed, unless you're going to strong arm a bed. You used to have dudes coming in and do that, and I'm sure that's what's going on in there. But at the end of the day, you're going to be on that floor when you first come in there. Believe that. You're going to be sleeping on the floor. If you haven't slept on the floor before, go to jail. You're going to be sleeping on the floor for the first time in your life. I guarantee you that.
public defenders, judges, and the entire court system. Meanwhile, some of these guys are locked up for petty charges like loitering or trespassing, offenses that they would be out for if they simply had a couple $100 for bail. And it kind of makes me wonder, is it a good use of taxpayer money to keep someone in jail for weeks for something extremely minor?
I told y'all that in the beginning.
What do you guys think in the comments?
So I actually was a magistrate court judge here, and I would set bond as low as I could. But when you're working with people who, you know, they don't have any resources, they don't have family, or they don't qualify for a bond, they haven't been on their job for X amount of years, or their family haven't been, or, you know, their family and friends, they don't have legal status. So they're here for what, you know, a couple $100, but the problem is they don't have the resources, and now they're stuck, and now they're in here with the most dangerous people in society, the gangs and stuff. They're gonna look and be like, yo, this is not somebody that's from the streets. This is just somebody, this is a family man that just happened to get caught up for no license. We're definitely about to take advantage of them. You know, again, if we don't have the capacity to hold people and we don't have the staff to make sure that they're safe, like that's a recipe for disaster. And what's coming out, at least through, you know, stories on Instagram and TikTok and social media and stuff, is like, it's not being done. Like they're not being kept safe.
Yeah.
Everything he's saying makes sense, man. Like I love his perspective, like, because he looks like somebody that just had to work his job, but still though he's seen how it is. He's seen that it's not right. Something is not right with as far as how many people are being housed in that place, how they treat those people, why people don't make bonds, and why it's so many people being taken advantage of. And that's why he said, when we look on social media, you see so many people getting humiliated. You see so many people looking like they just being played on camera. And this is just a big game on camera because you have so many people that come in there that don't really supposed to be in there. And they don't have anything. So when they come in there, like he say, the gangs, everybody, they're going to take advantage of that situation. It just makes sense, man. So like, man, so just stay out of prison, period, man. Like I'm telling you, man, it's a no-win situation. It's a no-win situation, man.
Look at the floor. Look at the roof leaking. Look at the roof leaking.
Every guy in the unit shares one bathroom?
Yeah, we share one bathroom. Well, we got bathrooms in our room, but they don't work.
This is the only working bathroom.
This is the working bathroom.
And it's not working.
That's not a bidet.
How long has it been doing this?
It's been doing that for a while now.
Jesus Christ.
Look, this is where we take a bath.
That's the shower right there, y'all. Like, that is so freaking disgusting, man. I don't care if you got on shower shoes. I don't care if you freaking got on boots with metal on the bottom of them, man. Like, that is some disgusting place that you have to go into, take your clothes off, get naked, pause, and take a shower. Like, people have to do it. Like, look at that bag that's over there in the corner. Like, they probably got that stopping it up for water won't go into the cell or something next to it or something. That stuff over there on the right side is laying down there. Who knows what that's for? That's probably a shake, rattle, and roll blanket. I don't know what it is, man. They actually have a seat inside their showers. And I think they have that because that's basically all in one shower. Like, if you're in a wheelchair or something, like you handicapped, like you can go sit down and wash your butt, which makes stuff even more disgusting, man. Like, all I know is, man, like, I don't know about y'all, but do y'all really want to have to go in there for anything and end up having to take a shower in a place like this, man? Ask yourself that if you out here in the streets wilding out. You want to go take a shower in a place like that? Tripping.
This is pretty rough.
Would you want to take a bath?
Are you injured, brother?
Yeah, bro. I broke my heel, man. They ain't take me to the hospital until after 2 months.
Did you guys do the drawing?
Nah.
Not with someone else from before?
Yeah.
Are you guys roommates?
Yeah.
Just you two staying here?
Yeah.
Light not working, toilet always leaking. We always got it like right down the floors, the sinks. You see how the sink is? It's rigged.
Some people could look at the rough conditions in a jail and say, hey, that's what causes somebody to be bad. Other people would say, no, it's bad people that make the tough conditions. Like, where do you fall on that?
Good question.
One, I wanted to be very clear that we're not running a college university, all right? I'm not the dean of a college. So if I was a dean of a college, you can say, hey, dean, why are the kids smoking and doing drugs on a college campus? Why are they fighting on a college campus? But I'm not a dean of a college. I'm the sheriff of a jail that out of the 2,000 inmates, 1,000 of them either killed or attempted to kill someone. Out of the 2,000, 150 either robbed someone at gunpoint or knife point or snatched or taken some of them. I could fix a shower today and the inmates will go and use the nozzle to the shower, shave it down to try to make it into a shank. So again, I can fix something, they can break something. So again, yes, it's the.
That was crazy deep. Pause. Like, I understand them though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, people like, it's always got to be somebody that got to get blamed for something. Like, you know what I mean? So he's the sheriff of the jail. They got to blame him. Where you gonna go? You gonna go report him to the mayor? You gonna go to the city hall about him? Like, it got to be somebody that answer for this, man. But like he said, man, he gave up the best answer that you can give, and I feel like he probably told that to the people that's on top of him that asks him questions. He's not a dean at a college. He's a sheriff at a jail, man. He's dealing with all people. He's dealing with over 1,000 people that got unalive charges. The other 1,000 got robbery charges and attempted robbery, attempted unalive charges. Like, they are all, it's nothing but dangerous. When you go to jail, jail is the worst people from your city in there. And God knows who else. But it's definitely the worst people from your city in a jail. That's who's in jail. That's who's in jail, man. So it's out of his hand for real. He can't do nothing but make sure people get fed, make sure he be responsive to when somebody gets hurt. He can't stop that for real. Like, it's nothing he can do, man. It's out of his, I told y'all, prison and jail is a whole nother world, man. So he's right. And y'all see, he just answered that with a straight face.
Opinion, do bad conditions make bad people, or do bad people make bad conditions?
Good question.
I think that when you put even good people, when you put good people in conditions where they're in like survival mode, human nature is going to tell you, hey man, like no matter where you are, I got to survive. I don't think that necessarily defines who someone is. When I get out of that situation, it's like, hey, I'm going back to normal. I mean, it's the same situation as, people in the military. You don't ask people in the military, hey, have you ever shot and killed someone? Like, that's just a thing you don't do. In that situation, they may had to have do something that they normally would not do, but for their life or their safety being on the line.
They all feel like the murder don't. Oh, I didn't shoot this person. I didn't do this. I didn't kill this person. I didn't beat this person.
But the amount of these guys that are in here for no reason, I would guess there's a reason.
Everybody feel like they're not in here for no reason. It's a reason why they're in here.
We're about to go into what unit now?
The alternative lifestyle dorm.
And what does that mean?
LGBTQ.
Are you forgetting some letters?
You're almost forgetting.
Everyone said, I don't know, I'm gonna say it.
The alternative. Wow.
This the gay pod. You can't come in unless you're gay.
Can you give the people the lay of the land here?
The lay of the land?
Time out, man. As y'all can see, man, he don't really look like a shake, rattle, and roller, but he's definitely shake, rattle, and roller. That's who he is, man. But for real, man, to say you can't come in the block unless you're gay, man, that's crazy. But this is something new. They wasn't doing this when I was in the system, but I heard, they do this in Virginia now. They have their own block. So this is something new right here. Let's see how it looks in Georgia. Pause.
This is house uniform. Home of the alternative lifestyle orientation. Ain't too much violence on this floor. It's pretty much laid back.
How do you get? What happened?
He was fucking with his girl.
Oh, so he's being possessive right now? Okay, so what does it take to be in here? How does someone say, I want to be in here?
You have to be part of the community. The LGBTQ plus.
So you just tell the guards, hey, look, I'm part of LGBT. Can you please put me over here?
Yeah.
So what happens if you stay in general population?
You normally get beat up. You normally get dubbed. I got stabbed in the face just for being gay.
Just for being gay, someone stabbed in the face?
Somebody stabbed me in my face.
So are a lot of the straight inmates want to secretly get with you guys, but they want to pretend like they don't?
Yeah, they pretend, and that's very confusing. They pretend like they want to be over here with us, but they only doing it for protection.
That is crazy, man. So like, I guess you can pretend to be like, yo, I'm part of the LGBTQ community and get moved over in that block, man. Like, and then you could be in shake, rattle, and roll heaven. I mean, like, if you're a shake, rattle, and roller, why not? Why are you still in population? There's no need for you to be in regular population. You might as well go over there. Like, they just said it. It's confusing when they over there and everybody acting like they don't like them, but they end up in their block anyway. I can imagine how that is, man. That's crazy, man. That shake, rattle, and roll heaven, though, man. Pause.
Stray guys hide in here just so they don't have to deal with the danger. So you guys feel like you need a weapon just to be safe.
Yes, sometimes weapons to be safe. I have one on me, so yes, I have a weapon on me. We need weapons to be safe in this dorm, in this jail. Fuck this dorm, the jail, period.
Folks, the guard saw the inmate show us his knife, so right after we left this unit, a sweep was conducted and the knife was taken away.
Idiot. General population game.
Okay, couple of questions. What do those guys in Unit 4? What happens if they're in the general population?
They might get fouled.
Yeah.
They're not allowed. They're not allowed.
Are they in there for their own protection?
For sure. I don't care what they talking about. You look it up. Them folks have more DRs than anybody in the division. Them folks wild.
DRs?
Yeah.
What's DR?
Disciplinary report.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Them folks, them niggas crazy for real. They talking about us.
If we wanted to spend a day here tomorrow, is that a good idea?
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Is it overcrowded? So where would we sleep if we stayed here?
Right here. Pull up right here. This ain't going on, man.
Oh man. Y'all see that, man? God knows we're gonna find out what that is next, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what that is, man. But he said, yo, we're sleeping right over there, right behind where he's standing at if he come there. You definitely not getting no cell. You coming there in that place with all those psychos, man. You're not getting no cell, man. You going on the floor right next to that swole that just fell on the ground.
Good. I ain't gonna eat it, but it good.
A nigga fumbled the swole game?
So where are we right now?
We in the honor dorm. The major pick every person. Like
wow, the good guys.
People in here.
So what does it take to be in here?
Outstanding inmate, don't get in no trouble. Stay out, work out, and a good background.
There's only 10 people in here.
Good background.
Sure, here, bring going.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me just say, look at the difference of this cell, how clean and nice it is compared to some of the other ones.
For sure, free the guys, man.
So,
hey, yo. Hey, look, y'all remember I used to be telling y'all about Lawrenceville got an honor pod block. Like, the only perks they had as far as being an honor pod block was, it wasn't a lot going on in there. They still had masterminds trying to get to the bag, but violence, not too much. They got an extra microwave. They got extra phones, and it's a little bit more sales in there. That's the only perks that they have. They get a little bit more on commissary, whatever the case. This man said this is the block where the warden picked everybody, and there's only 10 people in the block. 10 people in the block, man, is crazy, man. Like, they got an area where they only holding 10 people at, and they don't have to live with the maniacs. Now, I'm not saying that they working with the people, man, to be able to earn this position, to be able to be right there. But from what we just saw to how his cell look now, I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. Like, this is different right here, man. Like, to see someone like right there, man, like that man's cell super clean, man. Man, like I don't mean to do this to you, bro, man. I'm sorry, bro, man. Yo, I'm sorry, bro, man. Let's keep going, though, man.
Is that simply because you put a lot of effort into caring for it?
Yes, sir. We have
so the cells that look like shit, is that because the inmates don't take care of it?
That's because they don't take care of this.
So do you guys have any problems with bugs in this?
No, not in this dorm. Not in this dorm at all. No bugs. Kicked up. I be kicking it up in here, guys. Kicking it. Ready to go home. Got a couple months left.
I mean, this seems doable. Like, this is the first cell I've seen where I'm like, oh yeah, I could do some time in here, no problem. The other cells seem like worse than third world conditions.
No, water doesn't look some places bad.
His Crocs look clean.
DOP, I ain't did nothing. I don't have no extra charges or nothing like that. I just did a report because I moved. I was supposed to be changing my probation to Atlanta, and they violated me for that. So that's why you're looking at me right now.
What's going on? Are we going to a female dorm or male dorm?
Female.
Fight?
Female section.
How often does this happen?
All the time, every day.
think a girl is saying that someone's trying to jump her.
The
Email side.
What was that all about?
Just an inmate not following orders.
So she wants attention. She wants to say her side of the story.
A little attention.
Gotcha.
We gotta go. We'll be back in the morning, okay?
Yeah, pull up here for sure.
All right, folks, this was a look into the Clayton County Jail in Georgia, and we saw everything from the guard's perspective, the inmate perspective, the safe, the dangerous, and everything in between.
Hey, yo, at the end of the day, man, I feel like I seen enough too, man. Like this was a great documentary from Tommy G, man. If you don't watch his channel, go watch Tommy G channel, man. He's a great researcher, and he did a great thing right here. I like that, man. He brought light to, a lot of people like me wanted answers. He answered a lot of questions that I was looking for, like the know why Georgia prison system is so dangerous. Now I see why, because there's no penalties for stabbing. There's no penalties for getting caught with a weapon. There's no penalties for nothing. Just like somebody told me for the cell phone, you only get charged, I think they said $300 or something like that. So like, there's no penalties for nothing. So that shows you that it's a free for all in there. And the inmates run that place. The police is just keeping the place sturdy. The inmates run that place, man. I'm letting you know now, man. You don't want to go there, man. Anybody in any state, especially Georgia, you don't want to go there. It's a dangerous place. It's a dangerous place, man. So I suggest all of y'all just stay out the way, man. Keep walking right, man. Think about your family before you make a wrong move. If you out here in these streets already doing the wrong thing, hope this video right here could probably open your eyes to how you're going to be probably living if you keep messing up, man. But if you turn your life around, man, stay out the way, man, you can probably change things, man. It's never too late. You got to. Stay out the way, y'all. That's all I got to say.